Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Okie dokes, back into the Nightmare Zone. State of Decay 2, Nightmare Zone, episode 23. I got a shout out, and a very special shout out. This is to Joe Davis and his two dogs, Lady and Kirby. Joe Davis, I've said it before, he may not have been the first person to ever comment on the channel, but he was the first person to comment repeatedly. He is, in that sense, the original commenter. There's really, I can't think of any other way to describe it. And even if there was someone who commented multiple times before him, he is the first one that I remembered back when State of Decay had first come out nearly a year ago. That's where I can't remember what, oh yeah, I started with the base series, that's right. Started State of Decay 2 with the base series. Did that because I looked at what other people were making, and I noticed that people were mainly making broad overviews. You know, they would just very casually talk about things, so I said, well, you know, let me do what they're not. It was very much a little bit like Ford and GM, because, you know, as you know, Ford, they were the first to mass-produce cars, so they made cars that were economically available to everyone, and so GM countered this by making sports cars, by saying, well, you know, there's probably people who are willing to pay more money for a luxury car, and that's exactly what GM did. And I found that to be a very interesting idea, that, you know, you don't need a new idea, you just need to find out where something is lacking or where something can be improved upon, and that's what you do. It doesn't have to be a completely new idea, it doesn't have to be something novel. You're basically playing Tetris. That's how I kind of viewed State of Decay, or YouTube at State of Decay.
Famous dessert. I bet it'd really lift some spirits around here.
Okay, I need my pyro launcher. Oops, I don't want to equip it. Okay, so the time has finally come to start leveling up some of our other characters. You guys got decent enough health that I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal for him to go out. I guess the first thing we'll do is destroy those and reveal those buildings. So let's go back in and get our supplies. How close are we to finishing that? Ah, good. This is done. That's all good. If we have an overflow of food, we can of course do that. We have both the knowledge of chemistry and cooking, meaning we can make energy drinks.
You do know that all this noise is going to literally wake the dead, right?
Oh my, we can do two at a time. Excuse me. Just had my dinner. But yeah, we could be doubly... I'm lost. Where's the supply locker? Here it is. We need these. Looks like we're out of Molotovs, so we're going to be using those. That's fine. This guy, when we find someone else with cooking, we'll probably recruit them to see if we can get someone who isn't pedantic. But until then, we'll use them. Let's move this out of here. Fuel is okay. Let's call in a repair kit. I gotta build one. Ah, we should be okay. Unless the engine's squeaking, then I will... Yeah, it looks like we're gonna be okay. Barrels, juggernauts, regular zombies. Okay, it's right down this road. Seems like I got some like phlegm in my lungs or something. It seems like changing maps causes the game to reevaluate its difficulty. By that, I mean, it seems like when you completely change the map, it goes back and it's like, okay, how many days have you survived? Do we need to crank up things a notch or two?
Everybody quiet down. I got an idea.
Oh my gosh, of course it's that.
Now, why doesn't that happen more often?
Okay, it looks like if we destroy this one, it'll satisfy the pyro launcher quest. I can't see very effectively, so I'm just gonna toss it, I think.
Fire in the hole!
Oh, just in time, we got the satellite broadcast so we can get a little extra influence. Right there. Whoa! Oh, don't blow me! What's happening? This game, I swear. This game. Tell you what, I bet he bet wrong. If he didn't read that, he's like, oh, I bet the other gear in the Independence supply pack is just as good. Oh, you bet wrong. You would bet very wrong. Okay. Reveal there's a little building in the back over here. Let's go over here now. So let's mark this little fork in the road. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to like just mute myself for a moment so I can use my full strength to clear my throat. Okay. Hopefully that'll do it. If it doesn't, I guess I'll just have to mute myself again. Okay, here is a plague art.
Around here somewhere.
They gotta make sure they put one of these weirdly located areas. Now we can head back to home. Old Juggy Jug. Makes me think of Archie comics whenever I call somebody Juggy. Alright, let's get this thing refueled. So someone asked, and that's probably going to be a conversation topic in this episode, what made me keep playing State of Decay? Like, how could I play longer than 100 days? Well, one thing I'll say for sure is there are people who play way many more days than me. There are people who say they've got like 400 or 500 days. So 100 days is not a whole lot compared to some members of the community. Let's rearm. Because we're probably going to go and destroy these over here. What's this? And we can probably go do that as well. I guess we'll make this kind of a mixture of doing quests and doing little like miscellaneous things, just kind of getting life back to normal since we kind of had to fight for our entrance in this one. Let's see if that got Ladislav maxed out. Yes, it did. There we go. We got some fuel efficiency and some vehicle stealth. Wow. I wonder if you stack every instance of those all together, like, would your vehicle just be, like, super quiet? I'm not sure if that bonus applies to everyone or just him. Probably applies just to him. So why did I play State of Decay past 100 days? Like, what kept me playing? The answer is actually pretty utilitarian, and it's the channel. The channel is what kept me playing. Because I probably would have quit a lot earlier since I would have basically done everything I want to do in the game, and I would come back and play it periodically just as I did the first State of Decay. That's how I played State of Decay 1. I would play it, I'd get, you know, basically my fill of the game, you know, get all the whole zombie simulation I want, and then after that I would stop playing until I felt the need, you know, felt that desire to have a little more zombie survival simulation.
Nearly there now.
I would not have stayed with it so long without the channel, though. The channel definitely provided additional reasons to play. And I imagine that's true for a lot of content creators. The people who've played, like, Warframe for years. Darn. Interrupted me.
When the plan is right, it's right.
Let's just shoot these guys and get some shooting EXP. Hard to see their heads because of how dark it is. At least when their backs are turned.
I should reload. Better finish it off.
I can't even find it because of how dark it is. Okay. Have some peace and quiet, please. Just trying to, like, get a bag of chocolate chips. Jeez.
Damn it.
Might have been the wrong building. Yeah, it's the one next door.
We're gonna get through this. One day at a time.
I better start looking around. This could take a while.
The one thing I hate about this voice actor for the character is it's not the voice actor, it's the dialogue. Like, he just never lets you forget that he's old. He just makes so many references to how old he is, and was like, just calm down with that. Calm down with that repetitive dialogue.
Oh, hey.
Dental floss. I need to go pick some of that up at the store. Maybe I'll do that after this episode. There should be time. What time is it? 8:30? Yeah, there should be time.
Looks like this place is Zed-free now. Now, why doesn't that happen more often?
Okay, so there's that. Let's loot these other two just to see, like, are there other things I would want, or is this just garbage before we start shuffling our inventory around?
I see a lot of
Just
zombies
use
coming
that.
in. They shouldn't put up much of a fight.
Jeez, another siege?
We've picked this place clean.
So the only thing we really want is the bag of chocolate chips. Let's go ahead and put something in the back. Probably the backpack.
Yep, that's what I'm looking for. Huh.
Okay, so we have... what is... So this guy is a mission in... which means it's going to be pretty dangerous. Because the survivor is going to be causing a lot of noise. Or rather, I should say more specifically, the survivor is going to cause the screamers to scream, and the screaming screamers is going to cause a problem. We'll take a stab at it though and see what happens. Wow, they're inside the... Okay. Oh yeah, I can already see signs of struggle. Maybe we can just burn them all real quick. Let's stay crouched. Oh wow, what do you know? I was fortunate. The screamers could have been more spread out, for sure.
All right, we can stop worrying so much about infestations. At least for a while. Adios.
What does this guy want?
So long.
Sure.
Excellent.
Okay, it's right next door. I might just forget about the siege. Because, like, I really want to get this stuff done over here. Basically gonna view it as paying 3 ammunition to get these done. Although I might double back.
Oh shit, plague zombie.
Ooh, that's not good. That was a feral. Heard the breathing. Lots of plague zombies. Let's go ahead and get our sniper support going.
I need a sniper watching my back while I do this.
We're here.
I think they got the flare all. I don't hear his heavy breathing anymore.
Job's not done. Not yet.
Got these zombies like charging into battle.
We're done here.
How much time do we have left? 4 minutes? We might be able to make it back in time.
Okay, I did what I could. You're on your own.
So, is this the place you wanted?
Okay, get back in.
No problem.
Be seeing ya.
Awkward quests at night are awkward. On the subject of State of Decay 2, well, someone asked, like, what do I see in State of Decay 2? Like, why do I play it? And like I said, I think some people mistake the idea that I do like State of Decay 2. A lot of it is the channel. The channel is what keeps me playing it. The idea that I have an objective in State of Decay 2 that is actually outside of State of Decay 2. That is one of the things that keeps me going. But to answer the question, what do I see in State of Decay 2? I'm really looking for two things in a game. Like, I guess the question is what makes a game good? Well, the answer is meaning. Like, if a game doesn't have meaning, you're probably not going to play it for very long. But meaning differs from person to person. Some people want cutting-edge graphics. Some people want really tight gameplay mechanics. But what I'm looking for in a game is two things for the most part. I'm looking for thematics and I'm looking for complexity. And if a game has those two things, there's a really good chance that I will continue to play it. And some people confuse thematics for story, because the two of them can be related, but what I'm looking for is, like, the believability of the game, basically. Like, does the game make me feel like it's actually happening? And that's one of the things that's really important to me, is how... Really, can't deposit them? I must have backed up too
If I
much.
see anyone give up, I'll shoot you myself.
Grumpy old guy. Especially since he's not the leader, he's like a newcomer.
Keep at it, old man. Oh, that's only the first ingredient. If I can pull off this dessert, you're all gonna love it.
A good example is XCOM, though. XCOM has great thematics, especially not just in the story, but in the gameplay. Like, everything about XCOM is a game that works towards making it feel like the game is really happening. Like, you really are the commander of this elite group fighting a alien invasion. And that's why I prefer this game over a lot of other zombie games. Like, I don't like Left 4 Dead, for example. I mean, I played it, but after the first Left 4 Dead game, I realized that this is a game that'd probably be a better rental rather than a game that I would buy, and that's because it just gets very repetitive to me.
Today we finally got it together.
And you might say, well, doesn't this game get repetitive? And it does, which is why I wouldn't play this game, like, forever. But, where's this feral at? I hear it. Oh, it's two ferals. If there's two, then there should be a third. They typically don't come in twos. Extermination Blade is holding up pretty good. Ah, I knew there'd be another one. Looks like he's trying to raid our watchtower. He's beating the crap out of him. Ah, walk it off, Ladislaw. You'll be fine. So his citizen bonus will be 15% influence gained. Not a bad bonus. Okay, wasn't sure if that was a zombie or not. Oh gosh. Screamer right in front of me. No, you don't. I'm gonna snatch you up.
Hell yes, we've made it. I can't wait for the next one. Show them who's boss.
Let's see if we can get this reloaded. The distinction I want to make, though, is that, like, story is an important part of thematics, but, like, a game could be very light on story, and I could still find it thematically believable. That's mainly what I'm looking for, is, like, does the game convince me that what's happening in it is happening? Because that's really what interests me in a game is, can I believe the world? And can I believe, like, I'm a part of the world? And there's different scales of believability, and it really has to do with how consistent you are with the rules of your game world. For example, in the show Dragon Ball Z, that show's like out of control compared to something realistic, but it typically tries to follow the rules of its own show, so that you could say, like, yeah, I could see that happening in the show, or you could say, like, no, that's like outrageous. That would never happen, even in a show that is a bit outrageous to begin with. That's kind of what I'm talking about, looking for like a logical consistency in the believability. This guy's pretty beat up. Well, he's not pretty beat up, but we may as well change characters. There's no sense in just sending him back out there. Okay. Oh, we need to give him a weapon. Crowbar, why not? Not paying attention to that right now. Sayula or Seraphina has a quest? What's her quest? Oh, not doing that. Let's do this quest. I'm gonna send one of my better guys out though, because this one could be a messy one.
I'm headed your way. Time me. Your help is needed right away.
Okay. Apparently somebody wants plague samples.
Hello, survivors. This is Nigel Meredith again. As you know, we in Red Talon are working day and night to restore this nation's infrastructure. Until that's done, we need all of you to stay strong out there. Do not despair. Red Talon has not forgotten you.
It seems like he really cares, doesn't it?
I'm calling on behalf of the network. We'd like to get your help with something.
The network wants us something.
That it needs to happen pretty much now.
Everybody wants something. It's like they want samples, they want this, they want that. Jeez. Trying to catch up. Go ahead and remove our infection, just because... Why the heck not? It's only 3 samples.
Don't do anything dumb while I'm gone, okay?
Oh, look. I've got a pushy vehicle. Oh, that's right. We didn't park it close enough. We're a little low on fuel, so... I'll call a second one in. Instead of refueling right here, right now, because it'll overfill it a little bit. Okay, I guess we'll see what the network guy wants first. Although network quests typically aren't worth doing it, they're just going to give me like a network weapon, and they're typically awful.
Anybody home?
Hey, that looked like a... Oh man, some bloater.
Turn.
Come back and do that one later. Or we can abandon it. It's not a big deal. These missions typically aren't very rewarding, so it really doesn't bother me. Let's go do the guy who wants the samples.
Thanks. Be careful on the way over, okay?
Everyone keeps reminding me about Gregory, and I'm like, I don't know who they're talking about. The Republic of Fox does not recognize the individual known as Gregory.
Hi there.
We do recognize that this person wants...
I knew you'd agree.
Did I not... Oh... I must have put him away. Without thinking. Being a doofus.
Damn, it's locked.
I hate it when my own outposts are locked. I mean, technically I could have picked the lock with... Let me see, does he have stealth? Yeah, he has stealth. I could have picked the lock, but... And I hardly ever use that ability. Okay, back to them for the plague samples. Ugh, get off my vehicle. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, got them all. I thought one of them would get a scream off, but... Lucky us. I heard them say they saw a Juggernaut.
You have to be careful around freaks like that one.
I guess we do sniper support.
Some sniper support on me.
Why not? I'll do it.
There's no way that guy is not fully infected. The AI has a death wish, I swear. Oh, he got interrupted. Come on, snipers. There's hardly any targets. Get the juggernauts.
We may want to thin out the
You can do it.
infestations around here before things get worse.
I'm not even going to go for it. Gonna play it safe. I will go for this one, though. Got him.
Okay, I did what I could. You're on your own.
This guy, he died because he's dumb. D-U-M. Dumb. I guess we can sell his stuff back. Oh man, that's comedy. We're gonna take their community's stuff and sell it right back to them. Oh, nope, they're next door.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
No problem.
And of course, they're not even
care
gonna
now.
notice. Let's just sell all that back to them. Let's loot the stuff in here and see if there's anything interesting.
For me? Oh,
Encyclopedia, we can sell that.
What's going on, hun?
let's haggle.
All right.
34 influence.
Nothing more to see.
Man, more stuff to sell. Pretty good.
Hey! I'm looking to do some trading.
Sure, I guess so.
Alright, let's see what they're selling. And they got food and that. Not something we need. Let's check their skills. Ah. Skills.
What's going on, hun?
Also, so both of the city folk have no 5th skills. That's interesting. Isn't the library around here? Ah, the library. That's something I should have done in Mayor Valley. I should have located the library before we left. Because we'll probably get some skill books there. Hopefully it'll be a decent one. I think we have a book on medicine too, so we could recruit one of them and teach them medicine. That's a bloater, I heard. Yep, it is. That's a lot of enemies. Gonna trash our car if we run them all over. So I guess what we'll do is just kind of go around in a circle. Like this, and then we'll get out a little early. Run this guy over. Of course, his body gets caught on it, so it starts banging all over the place. Okay, I got stealth. I can sprint. Oh, those are armored zombies. That's why I don't hear it.
How the hell do bloaters get that disgusting?
Go deal with the bloater. Okay, time to hit the library.
For everything.
I haven't been to a library in real life in a pretty long time. Typically buy all my books online. Computers, not the best. Cooking. Shh, this is a library. No lying about. Craftsmanship, so far, aren't the best of the books. Not what I'm looking for. I'd like another book on chemistry. Mechanics. Well, at least we got some skill books. Okay, let's see what we got. So we got craftsmanship, don't really want that. We got mechanics, also don't really want that. Cooking could be used to replace what's-his-face if we get someone who doesn't have a penalty. And computers could be useful for experiments. Get out of here though before those... Oh, that's right, we were gonna help those guys. Getting sidetracked. Still got 20 minutes though. They're doing a good job of holding out. The feral trio, huh? Too far away to make a difference though. What's the status? We got 2 minutes to go before sniper support is up again. Looks like they hold up at the church, interesting. Oh yeah, here's that narrow way that I always have trouble getting through.
It is us or them, friends.
Alright, so let's see who these guys are. I get my weapon equipped as well. In case some ferals arrive. They tied this guy up, apparently. These guys definitely are living up to the name of being weirdos. This is what they count as a siege? Unless it hasn't technically begun.
We live to see another day. Words cannot express my gratitude.
We wouldn't have made it without you. Glad you came when you did. No problem. We all gotta look out for each other.
Quite capable. We're happy to see that. Perhaps you'd like to join us and show off your skills.
I'm not really sure about that.
Godspeed, my friend. Hello there.
What do they sell?
Anything useful you're looking to unload?
Sounds fine.
They sell garbage. Let's see what their description is. A new group has moved to town, and they seem to have attracted a lot of zombie attention. Interesting. Let's return over here and continue where we left off on clearing the area. It's a zombie apocalypse. You're bound to find some strange people. People deal with these kinds of things in different ways. We'll see what they're about, though. I have a feeling they are a unique community, though. That means they'll probably have a specific quest chain. Kinda neat. I haven't done that one before, so there's stuff even I haven't done yet. And we're getting some daylight, so even better. I know one of the requested things in the community is a flamethrower, and I know the pyro launcher is basically a flamethrower, but I also would like to see just a regular flamethrower. Darn it. Okay, step one is going to be to go back to our outpost and rearm, because I don't think I brought... Yeah, I didn't bring Molotovs in, or fuel bombs in this case. We can put all our books home, See, going to the library is useful. Wouldn't catch me dead at a library, though. Like I said, I get all my stuff online. And what we need are some distractions and some fuel bombs. We got 3 of them here, so we can run over to this one. Big deal. I see it's a...
Fire in the hole!
Where did it land? Okay. Want to make sure we get the screamer inside of it. Wow, we're getting a lot of extra zombies. I guess they all heard that there was going to be free barbecue.
Meet up. We need to
Oh,
talk.
here you go. This is Fox's Barbecue. Really? Somehow the screamer survived it. Even though all those guys panicked, Screamer managed to escape.
Okay, I don't think we need to worry about infestations for a while.
Had him an extra nose hole with that headshot, though. And it's all good. Get the car, move it up. I don't want to get attacked by, like, ferals or something and have the car too far away. There's so many videos that I've wanted to make, but man, like once Heartland came out, just threw all my plans awry. We had the whole like, how hard is Nightmare Zone? We had the whole like reflections on Nightmare Zone. Because like making 2 videos a day has been a lot of effort. Oh man, well, give me the camera back. What is this game doing? It's like leaving me in that cinematic camera mode.
Like we're seeing more and more infestations around here.
And we just got a new infestation. They're like cockroaches, I swear.
If you're looking to trade, just come on by. We got some deals.
Ah. Let's just toss it.
Out of those.
Where did the new infestation appear, I wonder? Right over there. That's right. Curiosity never killed the cat. Come on in. Investigate. See what's happening.
Seems to me like we've damn near cleared the whole town of infestations.
I gotta admit, I love doing that. I think that's one of the most satisfying things in the game, is just burning out infestations. Okay, next infestation has survivor activity with it as well. Could be another one of these annoying ones. So let's go grab some extra incendiaries and whatnot. Okay, looks like we need to make more. Build me some firecrackers. Check. 2 is good enough. try to get the rest of these done, and then before the episode's over, because we got 10 minutes left. Let's see if we can get these done in a timely manner. Look at all these enemies that just appeared. They just now appeared. They were not there earlier. A lot of enemies here. Call sniper support. I think that's going to be the best way to push through this.
Why not? I'll do it.
Maybe I should take some time for my pet project. Finding the next ingredient for my famous dessert will be simple, I hope.
Knock, knock. Guess who?
Alright, we cleared the area. There is a plague art that we want to destroy. Is there? We want to destroy the plague art? I mean, we have the firepower for it. Nah, I don't feel like doing it.
Take care.
Oh, the Wandering Trader.
Yeah, let's get
Oh, not that. The Wandering Trader.
younger.
Vehicle is definitely taking a bit of a
Hey,
beating.
did what I could. You're on your own.
It's a ton of zombies right there, jeez. We going the right way? Yes. Tell you what, you could stack up that sniper support too. You could have the sniper tower, you could have a community that gives you sniper, you could have the Clio relay that gives you sniper, and I believe that there's a quest chain. I mean, you wouldn't be able to control whether you get it or not, but I believe there's a quest chain that also would give you another layer of sniper support. You could have, like, the ultimate sniper coverage. Get the vehicle repaired. Rock has been serving us pretty well. I'll give it that. What are you selling?
Got anything useful you're looking to unload?
Sell meds, huh? Let's definitely buy the book. Pill press. I don't remember if we have a pill press or not. Go burn out that infestation. Then we'll check to see if we have a pill. Wait, I know how to check to see if we have a pill press. Okay, yeah, we have a pill press. Put that in instead. Let's see what else she has to sell.
I'm looking to do some trading.
No weapons, none of that. You've got... I don't want any of this. We already have a sanitization machine. We could just buy
What do you say to a bit of
the
bartering?
medicine. I mean, why not? What's the harm in buying the medicine? We got a ton of influence right now.
Got anything useful you're looking to unload?
Okay.
And with the increase in difficulty, like just the quantity of enemies spawning in, it's like we're probably going to get a ton of influence just by killing enemies over time. So we might as well buy it.
Dropped off some extra as a thank you for all the sheriff's help. Take care.
This time, oh, well, look at that. We just got +5 meds. I thought it was going to be a terrible drop-off, but wound up being a good one. We just had to give it a bit of a chance. Push this guy real quick. No, not me. Probably what he was thinking. He was just out there minding his own business. He was just there, standing, enjoying the sunrise, as zombies typically do. It's a major zombie pastime. Okay, I guess he'll run around randomly. Okie dokes. Looks like it's an outdoor one. Just rally them all together just to make sure we burn them all. Anyone else? Okay, I guess this is it. Oh, no, one guy's late to the show. I think he'll still get burned, though. Oh. He's so disappointed, too. He's like, oh, I wanted in on it. Apparently, there's still 2 left.
But the sun seems to shine a bit brighter nowadays.
Oh, yeah. This place could come in real handy as an outpost.
Of course, he would turn. So somehow he counted as part of the infestation. Would not have guessed that. And then he stopped. They either turn suddenly or they stop suddenly. And I think one last thing I want to do before I go is let's call in a fuel trader.
Sounds like someone at the base wants to trade. Can you talk to them?
They'll be there by the time we get back.
I'm at your base, and I've got your fuel.
I'm exhausted.
Give him the acupuncture treatment. Okay, looks like it's behind us. Fairly productive day. Didn't get to use my alternate characters as much as I wanted to, but got through a lot of those quests. And this will get us restocked, at least partially on fuel. And we've earned a lot of influence just in combat, so this is why the trader is so good in Nightmare Zone. You just earn so much influence just in playing the game. Being able to just convert the influence into whatever resource you need is very strong. That sounds like a feral. Need a second to change my other weapon, you jerk. That was nice of them to wait. Might be a fourth one I saw crawling through the distance. Yep, there's one in the back. We got ourselves like a little mini siege. Oh, look, he just barely missed him. I don't know if my community members appreciate being set on fire, but these zombies have to go. Okay. Now that we've been rudely interrupted, I can get back to what I was doing.
I think we can help each other out.
What are you selling? Is that chemistry? I'll take it. Put this stuff in the, this stuff back in. Hey, what else are you selling?
I'm looking to do some trading.
Yeah.
I will take both of these. Mini bar, I don't think we have one of those. Might take it just for collections value.
That's pretty heavy.
That's one thing I do like to do. I like to collect. Some people like to collect weapons. I like to collect mods. That's my thing. I like having one of every mod.
Let's haggle.
Okay, sure.
Even if I never intend to use them.
I'm looking to do some trading.
Yeah.
You want me to say it? Fine. This situation maybe isn't completely hopeless.
Let's haggle.
Hey, what else do you got?
I'm on board with that.
Thermite grenades and napalm grenades. So napalm grenades are more expensive. Does that mean they're better than thermite grenades? Who knows? Who knows? Go ahead and unload the car, though. Wizard van is our storage vehicle, so put these in here. All those materials we still have. I'm probably going to install both of the CNC mills and go through the double CNC mill farming of the materials or the parts. Thing is that we have a lot of parts too. It's not like we're hurting on parts. I mean, we could have over 1,000. Yeah. Go ahead and make some bolts. And then uninstall them. Put both of the CNC mills in. And that's how we'll start getting through our materials. I forgot, I think we were full. Oh, no, we can put one in here, and then I guess we'll put the last one in the... I guess what we'll do is make a bulk plague here. And we'll throw this one in. Put one more in. That'll give us one medicine sack in reserve. Yep. Do a quick look-see around the base. Daytime. Got good visibility. I imagine that little attack we got probably dealt with most of it, but... doesn't hurt to make sure there aren't any other nearby threats.
All this noise is going to attract real trouble.
And that's that. Go pick that up, and we'll sign out with Eric. Why not? Eric earned it. He did good work. He did good work. I want to start signing out here on this area here, this giant 100 fuel thing that we're probably not going to get the use out of.
Well, I mean, you can, but humor me.
Shut up. Shut up. I'm talking, Nancy. I'm the one who's talking, not you. Anyways, so we got a lot done today. And we went a decent ways around the map. We destroyed quite a few infestations. I think we're infestation free temporarily. Still a lot of plague guards to destroy. We got 2 there, 1 there, 1 there, and we got someone just kind of in the middle of nowhere. Wonder where the other ones are. Still a lot of buildings we haven't revealed. Would be much easier if we could get our hands on a survey car. But the base is finally basically on its feet. This here will either get replaced with a Red Talon watchtower or an officer's quarters, and this will either stay the same or become the Red Talon officer's quarters. I'm not entirely sure. We do have the 2 extra outposts. I'll probably make another one a bed so that we have room for recruits.
People bad-mouthing the army, calling them cowards. The army I know, the soldiers.
And I'm probably going to take another material outpost. So since we're -3 materials per day, like, we probably won't want to turn too many of our materials into parts. That way we can always supply additional ones. If I get the Red Talon officer's quarters, that'll give me an extra 2 beds, and then I could use these 2 for materials. That's seeming like a better and better idea the more I think about it. Anyways, that's the end of this episode. Like this video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for future State of K2 content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.